Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear humanity, I've come again today, but I've come with a message from one of the great people who are sort of familiar to people in the United Kingdom or Great Britain. Everyone knows who the grandma is, and that for painting or the oil painting in the background or in the video text was a painting made, a portrait made by Dawood Kseka Tawebula. Even though now I'm going to speak to you as the person in the in the video text. Even though I had never met Dawood Kseka Tawebula in my lifetime, he managed to make this portrait, and it looks as if it was taken by a camera. Indeed, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might be one of the greatest works that, or the greatest portrait that happened in my lifetime. Because if you are to look at it properly, if you are to look at the work of art in the background properly, it was as if I was part of it after I had left the life of planet Earth as a human being. They showed me where this portrait was made. It was made, part of it, in Mecca, in one of the greatest mosques, or in Mecca, Mecca, where the great mosque is, and a part of it was made when I'm in Masjid in Medina, and Masjid an-Nabawi in Medina. But though I had never met the person who made this painting personally, but Allah made him, or Allah made whatever it is, that's how He did it. So my message today to my grandchildren or who are still alive in the United Kingdom of Great Britain is that it was reported that the work of art in which you consider it is a portrait, that what you see in the video or whatever is a portrait, an oil painting, oil on canvas, and it would have been a very, very special painting. As you know, you people of Britain or Europeans, everyone treasures every work of art that they have. But it's amazing that it's amazing to look at it from where we are now, and looking back when I was on planet Earth. I can tell you that indeed many of you on planet Earth today, or those who are still living, you should really appreciate the beauty of Mother Nature and what Allah. Many of you in Great Britain, you don't know what Islam is, and what Allah, and what you don't know what Islam is. But after many of you depart from the life of us living human beings, if you've done good, you get good. If you've committed injustice against yourself or against others, then also there are places for such people who commit injustices against others. As it is that if you do commit something bad for instance, in the United Kingdom, there are laws that you're not supposed to commit any kind of criminal act against anybody. So the reason why I'm sending my message to all my great grandchildren is that the piece of or the work of art in the video, of which you can, many of you who remember me, who are still alive, who remember me very well, is that work of art, and including that work of art and other 20 pieces altogether, we are taken from this man, is the person who made this, whatever. They were taken from there by one of the council in one of the whatever local governments in the United Kingdom, and that local government is a Marton Council. That two those works were taken and just outward there, and we are kind of they were taken wrongfully. They were taken from the person who made this work wrongfully. Over the years, he tried to say this belonged to me. You shouldn't have taken it. So many things happened, and as a result, most of whatever the evidence that was around still available was taken away from this person, as to, I think, to avoid, or Martin Council to avoid any responsibility over what had happened. However, as you can see, the painting or the portrait in the video survived. I don't know how, but I survived along with in the possession of the person who was in custodianship of the work of the portrait. It survived. I survived as a video somewhere. And today, I'm sending my message that my people of the United Kingdom, please, in Islam, if you are taken away from the life of the living, those relatives of yours have to pay any outstanding debt before you are sent off to the other world, the new world. So due to that, I'm kind of forced to return and send this message to you that men of the United Kingdom, my grandchildren, I think you owe to pay a person from whom this painting in the background in the video was taken from. You have to pay what belongs to him. Well, you have to pay him the monies that it is due to him, what is due to when he made this painting, because all I can say is that as a government of the United Kingdom, my grandchildren, make sure that you find ways to compensate in a fair way, in a justified way, any monies that you are meant to pay to this person without any question, because as you know, I'm not in a human form, but I've been kind of, as I told you, over the years, every evidence that this man presented to say that this was my work, it was taken unjustly. We're kind of removed and this and that to try and avoid kind of responsibility by the British government, making sure that they tried all they can to avoid any responsibility of what had happened. But here I am again, sending a message. Maybe if I said to you that I'm sending a message from a different world. My people, all citizens of the United Kingdom of Britain and my grandchildren, find a way to settle your bills in a way that it does not infringe harm to others. Because many of you, if you were wronged by or take someone to something away from you unjustly, maybe you would seek compensation. So, my advice to my grandchildren, I would advise that I think in the United Kingdom, there are men and women who may own a block of a place, a home, what he calls a home, and that home is worth more than 500 million pounds, or 300 million pounds, or 200 million pounds. So, if you have a house whereby you, or a mansion or whatever that is more than 300 pounds, 300 million pounds, I think that house is much, much more than what is owed to this person who made this portrait. Is much, much more. If you have a property that is worth 3 or 500 million pounds, whatever, is much, much more than maybe, I don't know, you check your records in Matron Council and find out how much this whatever was taken from this man's house was worth. Find out how much it was worth, and make sure you make arrangements to compensate and put money that is due to the person who made this portrait without any occasion, because some of the evidence shows that you, in Matron Council, are just kind of acknowledged that they had taken those works of art by error. They had made a mistake. So due to those information, data, whatever in your records in the Matron Council, find a way to pay whatever money is due to the person who made the portrait in the background in the video. I wish you, all living human beings, to find a way to reconcile with whatever problems you've had in the past. And also, as I told you, I pray that every British or little girl or boy understand that indeed I think Islam is a very beautiful religion. Islam is a very, very holy, beautiful religion. I've sent this message because the work of art in the background, as I told you, it was made from Mecca, a holy place, and also a part of it was made in Medina, where the great mosque of Prophet Muhammad is. Though the person had never met me, or he did not meet me physically, but that's how it appears. Human beings, Britons, or people of Britain, I think make sure that you do see sense in what message that I've sent to all of you, and especially to my grandchildren. I pray that you understand as living human beings. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.